All right, it is Thursday, October 28th. It is 7-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have arrived at week 8 of the NFL. And with that, cue the music. Alright, welcome to Bet by the Numbers, the easiest betting podcast in the world. Matt and I are playing some Fortnite duos tonight. How are you feeling, Matt?
I'm feeling great.
That's good. That's exactly how I want you to be feeling. And of course, robot producer, OK Google. OK Google, what NFL teams are playing tonight?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Wow, okay. She should. Okay, sometimes she's not that good. We know who's playing tonight. Quick recap of last week, and then a huge but backward six-pack countdown this week. There's no time. There is no time to die. So right to the recap. Last week, struggling, down almost 3 units. It's about down 3.87 exactly on the season. Still okay. We made like over 70 picks. Money went 2-2 on the money line last week. 14-9 on the season money line picks. 1-1 on spread picks. 16-19 on the season. Totals, which I've been doing way too many totals here lately, and I picked a shitload of totals this week. Only 1-4. Still 8-6 on the season.
Wow.
Yeah, it's okay. To that end, part of the reason I'm doing the countdown. Oh, we should play. That's me.
Yeah,
that one's on me. To that end, I have changed up the Two Easy Parlay. Let me talk about it. I'm gonna go over the extra point. I just got one real quick extra point this evening. Tonight, Green Bay at Arizona. I got Kyler Murray and Rodgers to combine for 500 yards and 4 TDs.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's plus 175. You still get plus juice on that. That's pretty good. Okay, skipping right ahead to the Two Easy Parlay. So here's the thing. So the Two Easy Parlay has been a concept that I've done for many years. Some version of it. And I changed it the last couple weeks to include the smallest favorite and the largest underdog. And what I realize is if you do that, you put shitty teams in there.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, that's bad. So I changed it up a little bit. We're still going to do the over on the smallest line and the under on the largest line. But instead of doing the biggest underdog and the smallest favorite, we're going to do the smallest underdog and the largest favorite. So that way we get to bet on. Yeah, that way we get to bet on good teams. So the
I like betting on good teams.
yeah, I think it's going to work out a lot better because part of it, when I look at, when you look at being down the 4 units over the course of now 6 weeks, 4 units, that's just missing. I keep missing on this damn extra, this parlay. If I hit this parlay once, we're up on the season.
Yeah, sometimes it's the easy things you miss on.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to actually, I know this is all for fun, really, but I would like to win some, and I would like to win
But
some.
I mean, speaking of betting on good teams, we're probably going to bet on some bad teams at the end of this with some potential college picks.
Yeah, we're going to have a couple college picks. They're all bad teams, aren't they?
They're all terrible.
Compared to the Jets.
Even compared to the Jets.
Even compared to the Jets. All right. San Francisco over 39.5. I've got a lot of San Francisco and Chicago spread around the picks this week. That's a shitty game, though, right?
Yeah. Speaking of betting on bad games, but I mean, I think that there could be some defense. You might get some surprise offense there too.
Yeah, I'm really, again, I think I've been saying it for a few weeks now, but the Justin Fields version of the offense finally being unlocked, I would like to see that, if it exists.
Yeah, I think Justin Fields has so much potential.
And San Francisco is just struggling on offense in ways that they really shouldn't be. I mean,
you would not expect Kyle Shanahan offense to be struggling.
No, they need to score some points. I'm hoping they'll figure some stuff out. So, yeah, they can definitely go over. Dallas at Minnesota is the biggest line of the week. We're going to go under 55 here. Could be like that Chargers-Dallas game from earlier in the season where there's actually a lot of offense with few points.
I think that there could be a lot of offense in this game, though. I really think it's going to get sneaky, like, expensive, I guess.
Yeah, it could. I don't know. But still the 2 easy parlay is automatic since we're going backwards this week. So, got that one, Dallas, Minnesota, Tennessee at Indy. Tennessee getting that plus 1.5 points on the road. Or giving up. Even though Tennessee just beat a really good team last week.
Yeah, I think they've beat good teams several times now. And
they also lost to the Jets.
Oh, man, I forgot.
This line is literally but y'all lost to the Jets line. Like 100%.
Yeah, there's always going to be that, but you lost to the Jets. And I totally forgot because it's something that you want to forget.
Yeah, nobody wants to remember that. And that might be the only win the Jets get because their quarterback's not playing this week. Zach Wilson, right? They're down to whoever's behind that.
I guess you could say he's their quarterback.
I mean, he is their quarterback. That's my quarterback. That's my team. Anyway, I can't with the TM. Okay, so this is why I like doing this way now because, yeah, we get to bet on Tennessee as an underdog, and they're a good team. And then we also get to bet now on the Rams as a huge favorite, a 14.5-point favorite, but they're also a good team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like this a lot better.
As long as Matt Stafford and his finger are good.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in the middle of the week is by picking the biggest underdog each week, I kept just betting on Houston. I want to stop betting on Houston.
Yeah, everybody should technically stop betting on Houston. Okay. Even Brandon Cooks had a bad week last week. A lot of hearts were broken.
Having said that, I do have Houston later that I'm betting on. Okay, that was the 2 easy part. Yeah, I know. All right. I've got.
Sometimes the line's too good to miss. I mean,
It is. Yeah. Okay, I got a little 3-dog night. So 3 underdogs this week. Green Bay. I always want to say Greensboro. Green Bay at Arizona. Green Bay money line plus 235. I think they're gonna win tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I did think they were gonna win tonight. Devontae Adams aside, I know that's a huge factor.
I mean, the Lazard King is also, not cold-blooded enough.
Yeah, the big MVS game. I mean, it does depend on how good MVS can do. Sort of.
I mean, he's just now coming off of injury, so don't forget about that.
I think the real question here is how many points is Green Bay gonna let Arizona score? Because I actually find Green Bay's offense. Here's the thing: the Green Bay offense is Aaron Rodgers is good. That's the basis of their offense.
It's very good, yes.
Whereas
their defense is pretty good too, though.
Yeah, and I get that technically the Arizona offense is a lot of Kyler Murray is good, but it's not. He's good because he's also got a lot of weapons in that offense.
And he gets to scramble a lot. I mean...
Yeah, it will be interesting to see if they can keep him contained. If they can't keep him
contained... Don't forget about Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb is a very important part of this game.
There was what was it? There was a little action on Randall Cobb, but I couldn't make myself do it.
Yeah, I definitely took a little action on some Randall Cobb, but...
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, but looking at this game, I think... This is one of those games that, for the Cardinals to be taken seriously, that in the NBA they would never win this game, or at least the series, because guys always have to prove it before they can be it. So I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of coaching questions. You've got quarterback questions. I mean, Aaron Rodgers. You always bet on consistency when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, and I think anytime you can get Aaron Rodgers as an underdog, I want some piece of that. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a pretty heavy Aaron Rodgers and his running back crew, which is pretty much just it's a double Aaron night.
They would be wise to do a lot of running, honestly. But yeah. Because I guess that's an answer to Arizona, too, is just sort of keep them off the field. I mean, I know that's such a cliche, but it's sometimes very true. Also, I mean, there is no J.J. Watt, and he's out for the season, I believe. So.
Yeah, I think he's done for the season. The dude just plays so hard that his body cannot keep up.
You know, one of the things, I think somebody was talking about this, the thing about the Cards is they need all those pieces that they have. They've got great pieces for sure, but they really need some to most of them for that thing to keep clicking, whereas Green Bay, they need Aaron Rodgers. That's the plan.
Yeah,
the plan is Aaron Rodgers is good. Ooh, I'll take that pistol, actually.
Yeah, you should take that. It's a good pistol.
I like pistols.
Yeah, I think Green Bay is really good, and
Aaron Rodgers.
man, I'm excited to see this game. I mean, Thursday games continue to be great.
If they lose tonight, should he cut the hair?
I really think he should cut the hair, but that's not up to me. That's pretty much up to his friends at State Farm.
Yes.
They let him know what's happening.
Ooh, that's actually a good point. That hair is sponsored by State Farm. I think that's pretty important. Okay, let's see. Next underdog I like here, Tampa Bay at New Orleans. I like New Orleans to cover. They're getting 5.5 points at home. I think they can cover that.
Well, and you also have to remember that this is Jameis Winston gets to play against his old team. I mean,
definite revenge game.
Does he? It's a revenge game, absolutely.
Yeah, always got to bet the revenge game.
Also, I feel like Tom Brady loves playing in places like that stadium.
He might.
I'm not a fan of that stadium, but like it's people think about that stadium well. I do not. I think it. You know, it's in the swamp. It stinks. It's
I think this might be.
Ones.
Yeah, I think this might be the week that some of those injuries. Tampa Bay's actually got a lot of injuries, and just because they're so stacked, they haven't really. You haven't really had to think about it, but this is also one of the best teams that they've had to play.
Oh man, with Mike Evans scoring 3 touchdowns last week, I think, man, it feels like he's trying to beat Randy Moss's record.
I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize it was Mike Evans that gave away that game ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
they had to get it back.
Yeah. he got a Bitcoin, right? Oh God!
I don't know
what the fuck is that?
What's happened?
Jesus Christ! I got attacked by some sort of zombie thing.
That sounds terrible. You should get that bandage and heal up.
Oh, I didn't get hurt. It just scared the hell out of me.
That scared me, and I wasn't even there.
Oh my God! Anyway, Jesus Murphy.
I was close by.
I like the cover here by New Orleans. I'm not giving them enough here for winning, but I like the cover at home. Keep that game close. Yeah.
I hope
5.5.
Win, but
I don't want.
At this point, we just have to ride the fact that Tampa Bay is going to win a lot. And anytime they play against an NFC South team that's not our team, we have to pull for them.
No, see, no. I at this point, I would much rather Tampa Bay win. I want Tampa Bay to run away with the division. The division, Matt.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying.
Matt, I love.
I didn't say I expect our teams to win.
The division is out of reach for the Panthers and the Falcons.
It's out of reach for like I mean, if any other team was in this division.
That's true. I mean, Tampa Bay is pretty good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like New Orleans on the cover here. San Francisco at Chicago. I talked about this game earlier. I like Chicago money line here. Chicago plus 175 money line. I think they're at home. I haven't seen San Francisco do anything. This is just this is a Matt Nagy, Justin Fields line.
This San Francisco offense looks as anemic as it gets. They got Deebo Samuel, and man, I was so disappointed by seeing nothing from Trey Lance. Like, I really didn't see anything.
Well, he's been hampered by injury, and I don't know if they fully unleashed him, but also, all these rookies, we've talked about it. I mean, we get T-Law back on the field this week, and that'll be interesting, but none of these guys are... He's
the only one that can air it out, and none of his receivers can stay healthy, and you don't know who to trust.
I mean, I think I didn't really think it going in. I think he may very well end up being the best of these guys, honestly. Which, to be fair, he was also the first one taken, so we gotta go. We gotta actually move. Sorry, I'm fucking about.
It makes sense, I mean, he was the best by far.
So,
in the meantime, last year's rookies, Joe Burrow looks amazing. But
yes, he's very good. He's very good at football.
He's
Justin
very
Herbert's
spicy
not bad.
meatball.
Justin Herbert
is very good as well.
Yeah. And Tua threw 4 touchdowns last week. That's something.
He really did, and he gets a lot of rushing yards. I mean, he did play against Atlanta, which I can't give anybody credit for that. So I mean, the Jets had a pretty good offense against Atlanta too.
Yeah, we're gonna see how any or all of that goes very soon. I like San Francisco. I have no confidence in that team until they show me something at this point. So I'm gonna take Chicago money line here at home. Get a little plus juice, plus 175. I like that. All right. This week we have 4 interleague games. LA Rams at Houston. Here's your half shield. You need that. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna want that, buddy. Oh, and there's the circle.
Oh, there's the circle.
Yeah, maybe go. Just take the half shield with us because we got a lot of movement.
That's fine.
If you...
Oh goodness, there's a person.
Is that a person? No, that's some fucking... Oh wait, that was a person. Well, just leave him. Just leave him, dude.
No, they're dead.
Yeah.
I have got to get out of this place.
Yeah, get on that little... Yeah, that thing, and then get out. Yeah, here we go. Alright.
I thought I picked up a sniper rifle, but maybe I'm wrong.
I grabbed something. Anyway, just keep going. We're gonna have to heal up. Yeah. LA Rams at Houston. Houston's getting 14.5 points at home. I think Tarad's back this game, right?
Man, Sherrod hopefully is back.
I think I heard he's coming back this game. Yeah, I like him in the cover here. I think this is going to be one of those games, if LA was smart, frankly, they just sort of take this whole game off. Here, come over here. I got a med pack for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they just should sort of take this game off. Like, they can win this game by 10 points, make it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, this is the one game that I'm like, I'm not going to spend up on Cooper Cup because they could easily just...
Yeah, just pack it all in very early. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I do kind of like it. The weird, it's so much of a blowout that you can actually take the points again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wait, I didn't heal up. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, you should do that.
Cover me. Yeah, I was talking about Houston. Anyway, yeah. Jacksonville at Seattle. Seattle minus 3.5. That doesn't seem like enough points. I mean, I get that
like Jacksonville here, yeah.
No. I'm the opposite. I feel like Seattle's going to beat the shit out of them. I get that it's the Geno Smith offense, but it's not. I mean, dude, the tragic irony here is Pete Carroll has been chastised for running the ball too much the last several years. All he needs to do right now is run the ball.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Alex Collins is a real running back, you can go to town.
You almost don't care, like, real or not. Is that a person? Oh wait, no, that's a don't.
It's a dancing person.
Yeah, that's a NPC. Real. Yeah, don't fight them. Don't fight them, because then they'll just shoot us. Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I kind of like. Yeah, we disagree on this one apparently, but yeah,
we definitely disagree. I like Jacksonville again. I think T-Law is going to get better every game, but that's just me being a homer.
I don't trust.
That's okay.
Here's my problem. Here is that Urban Meyer. So
nobody should trust Urban Meyer.
No.
I get it. We don't know what he did on his break, but it could have been good.
I could guess. I have some guesses.
Do you think there was maybe a...
Stay frosty. There's people right in front of us.
Do you need any shield?
No. I'm good now. No. Let's just... Okay, I'm coming right up on somebody here, and then...
Yeah, I'm kind of behind you for a little bit, so... I'm very frosty.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's people to your
Yeah, they're on the right. Yeah, they're on the right. We're going to keep them on our right, and we're going to hide out up here. Yeah, this is good. This is all very good up here. Ooh, railgun. Railgun's good.
Oh, that's very red faction.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
That looks fun. They'll shoot at us now.
Walker? Oh, wait, is that you with the railgun?
That is me with the railgun.
The railgun kind of is tough to use. It
is pretty tough.
Okay, we should actually stay.
Is this a room? Oh, there's somebody to our other side.
I was gonna say we should actually definitely stay where we are. There, here. Just I'm gonna build and then build us a little house.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't like any part of shooting at somebody right now.
Really, fucker? Okay, that's RL. Where are they coming from? Here, break right. Break right with me. Come this way. All right, who are we at? Jackson? Yeah. I think Seattle an easy cover here. We disagree. That's okay. That makes for good radio.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any railgun stuff. It's okay.
Dude, fuck that railgun.
No,
that's that weapon is not especially useful. Oh wait, don't engage. Oh well, okay. Well, we've got him kind of.
I gotta run. Oh, they shot me.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot them. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, just stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I said stay where you are.
I stopped.
Washington at Denver. I'm just going to take the over here. It's 43.5. I think we can get. I mean, I like. The Washington offense is actually. Let's run.
Yeah, I don't trust this game at all.
Yeah, but I mean, talking Squid Games over here.
They're dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, definitely Squid Games. Apparently.
Dolphin is Squid Games. How many people? It's there's just one team left. Okay, break right, and then we're gonna need to heal, and then yeah. Also, at some point, I'm gonna drop a jump pad, so just be ready for that.
I need to heal real bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you, buddy. We're gonna get you something. Okay, we're gonna take refuge in this house. Yeah, I just want to take the over here. Washington's actually been pretty good at scoring points this season.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
As bad as like we thought it would be the opposite.
Shield. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing fine scoring points. And then you just need Denver to score a couple points to make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that you?
That's not what I meant to do.
You're all
yeah,
good. You're all
that's
good.
definitely me.
All right, keep following me.
Okay.
I'm looking for some. I'm looking for more heals for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, proceed over here.
You're probably just gonna
matriculate. No heals here. Actually, let's just hole up here and just wait for a second.
Can I get near the fire?
Not all the fires work like that. Get inside. Come here. Come here. Just come inside this building where I am, and then we're gonna wait for the other people. Actually, we're just gonna hole up here and let the mountain come to Muhammad. Stay frosty. Fun. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take the over here. I think Washington can get most of these 43 points, and then Denver can come up with the rest.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think that we get a lot of Washington offense.
Here you stay
and
over
Denver
there.
does a little bit on the way.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do the shotgun by the door thing, and you just stay
That's a good idea.
alert. Yeah. All right. Giants at KC. I'm actually going to take the Giants in the cover here. Believe it or not. They're getting 10.5 points. It's a ton of points.
Ooh, yeah, that's a ton of points. And Kansas City has kind of been a hot mess.
Yeah, and we talked last week about the Daniel Jones home and road split. So I expect him to play actually quite well at Arrowhead. Oh, they're coming. They're on our. They're right in front of you. They're coming around. Yeah, So just again, stay frosty.
I see their building, but I have like zero scope.
Well, they're going to have to come our way to get inside the circle. Because where they're at is not currently... Yeah. Inside the circle. So they're going to come our way. Don't worry. Alright. Yeah.
I like a grenade over here. That'd be good.
Maybe. You're somewhat notoriously bad with that. But
you're not wrong.
I like the Giants in a cover here. The 10.5 points. I think Kansas City... The death of Kansas City has been widely reported and is inaccurate. Kansas City will be just fine. I know the defense is bad, but...
The defense is so bad.
I'm not worried about that.
And they have no running game. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is their running game.
He is, and they need to... Well, and, we had a really just good discussion about this in the car the other day. The Andy Reid... You forget about that Andy Reid West Coast offense. Like, there is no running game, yeah.
There is no running game. Like... The only running game is the pass and go. I mean, people forget about Brian Westbrook. He was a really good running back, and he was very underused.
I love Brian Westbrook. Okay, we're going to sneak out the back here and break hard right.
All right.
Go.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah. This in-game scenario is going to be tricky, so just, yeah.
It's going to be fun. I'm not sure which weapon to choose, but I've got several.
I see where they are. Go back. Go back and get behind this thing.
The bush.
No, behind this whole building right here. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I'm dead. Not dead yet, but I'm very close. I'm dead.
Okay,
Good luck.
Okay, I'm going to try to not die. For you, Matt, I will try to not die.
Fortunately, I had some garbage weapons. They do have access to a grenade that I didn't kill us with, so that's good.
They got all kinds of shit, I'm sure. I'm just going to have to get lucky with one and try to single combat the other. Alright, here we go. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, I like the Giants in the cover here. Alright, next, picking 5 division games. We have 5 division games. This week is so much better than last week. Last week was a terrible slate. This week is actually
good
excellent
games
games all over the place. Yeah, we got 5 good division games this week. First one.
They're down there by the tree.
Yeah, I see them. Oh, god damn it, I had a shot and I got caught. Change of weapons. Shit.
It's okay. You're in a not safe spot, but don't build.
No, building's good. Building's your friend.
Okay.
Sort of. I'm humped regardless. So one thing at a time, dude. Yeah.
Look, they're right there.
Fucker.
They're not dead yet.
Yeah, but I got him pretty
You
good.
got the mighty python. Yeah, you got him good.
Shit.
Like the architect over here. We got Loki over here. Oh, look. Oh, they're above you.
Yeah, I know. When they go low, we go high.
Yep. Watch your back.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. I was just gonna try to hide and heal. It's all good. We tried. That's
That was
not
close.
Second is okay. All right. Back to the games. Division games. Huge. 5 huge division games this week. We're gonna start with Matt. Guess which one we're starting with?
The NFC South?
The NFC South, indeed. My Carolina Panthers versus your Atlanta Falcons.
Yes. It will be quite the matchup. This is either going to be the best or the worst game of the week, but you know what? We're both going to enjoy it.
That is not true at all. I couldn't bring myself to, I could only take the over 46 here. I couldn't make a pick. It was going to hurt. It was going to hurt everybody's heart if I took a pick. So I just took over 46, which at least makes the game entertaining, right?
Let's hope so, because it's got to be more entertaining than last week, Panthers. I'm sorry.
Man. Oh. Oof.
I mean, we played the Dolphins, so we get an excuse, but like we still almost lost to them. Fortunately, our kicker came from YouTube and he's amazing. I mean,
I like him. I like him. The Korean assassin there. It's convenient when your team lets you know that you don't have to really worry about them the rest of the season. And when they get it, it's nice.
We did it right off the bat. I mean, it was like, hey, we're going to lose, and here's some easy guys.
Yeah, in fact, the Panthers might have had the best of both worlds, because we got the supreme hope after 3-0. And then when you lose 4 straight, you're like, no. And that's fine. We got it both ways. We had the satisfaction of knowing that we don't have to worry about them anymore, and also a little bit of hope. That's terrible. Anyway, like I said, I'm only going to take the over 46 here. It's all I can bring myself to do. Because I can't bet on the Panthers. They're not favored in this game, by the way. Panthers are not favored. Y'all are the favorite. I know it's at home, but yeah.
Well, of course. I mean, that's again in a divisional matchup.
Anything can happen, but I don't know.
Anything can happen.
Well, Vegas is.
We almost beat Tampa Bay last year. I don't know what to say.
You almost beat Tampa Bay a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and then they scored like 21 unanswered points. So.
I mean, that helps you. Anyway, I'm gonna take the over here. I took a ton of totals this week. I'm on this sweet sauce that is the totals, and I think that's just because I think I'm just being scared of picking games, and I can't do that. I picked 7 totals.
Total sauce is good.
It's all right. Anyway, Miami at Buffalo again. Going back to the totals, I'm just gonna take the over 49.5 here. For Miami.
More divisional games, and I think that Josh Allen could probably score that many points on his own.
That's true. Technically, they can. Well, didn't they? I mean, what was it? Was it 35-0 when they played last time? Technically, that wouldn't be there.
Something like that.
Yeah. I think we can assume Tua coming out of a nice. I think Tua's going to
starting to look a lot better.
I think he can fill up the sheet. I don't know if he's going to translate into wins for the Dolphins.
No. Well, Myles Gaskin's been looking good. Devontae Parker's not there. That doesn't help. But Jalen Waddle is actually starting looking good, so I think they're going to score some points this time.
Man, think of the friggin' Dolphins looking over at Justin Herbert, and they look over at Joe Burrow, and then they look at Tua. And then they look at Jamar Chase and they look at Jalen Waddle, and they're just upset.
They could look at Matt Ryan and be upset too. I mean, they had a chance to draft him too. That was a long time ago.
I heard a lot of, for some reason there was a lot of chatter about that this week. I don't know why that all of a sudden was resurfacing this week, but I guess it's just in the discussion of missed opportunities for the Fish. That's on the list.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Yeah, I guess, no, we talked about, you and I were talking about this week. Anyway, yeah. We talk about football so goddamn much.
Yeah, we never talk about football. It's not often a topic of conversation. But this week we get to watch our teams, and one of us is going to beat the other one, and it's going to be fine because neither team is going to make the playoffs. It's going to be fun.
No, Matt, here's the thing, and this is the sweet, sweet poison. Whoever wins our game, this is exactly what I was saying. New Orleans loses this week. Whoever wins our game, all of a sudden, right back in it. Right back in it. At least
we're
theoretically,
at 500.
If not mathematically, yeah. So I don't know.
Mathematically, we're there. This is one of those seasons where we actually have an easy enough schedule to where it could be possible to make the playoffs. I'm not going to let that get me too excited.
Well, here's the thing: the Panthers have had.
It would benefit both of our lives if Atlanta was in the playoffs, but. Let's just be honest. It's not.
That's true.
It's still a pipe dream.
Economically, it's been. I've told you. They talk about the economic boon of a playoff run or whatever, but it's been interesting to see. Obviously, we're here in Atlanta. The direct correlation for me, at least, between what I do and this playoff run. I mean, we've gotten now 5 extra weeks of massive business that we would not have. Yeah.
Go Braves. I mean, they lost last night, but that's a game that the Houston Astros absolutely had to win. But that's about all I'm going to say about that.
They only have to win 2 out of 3 at home to have 2 elimination games in Houston. So,
yeah.
Which I know still means they have to win another. Man, fuck Houston too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they don't make them take their shirts off before the game.
I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, but that's not the point.
Apparently it is the point.
It's hard to tell what the point is, especially with baseball. Alex Rodriguez has everything. And, few players have had a suspension in baseball as long as one that A-Rod had. And now he's just celebrated by all. So who knows what the actual standard is here.
It's true.
You know what I mean? It's like, do y'all care about cheaters or don't you? Because it seems like you do until you don't.
You do until you don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so I like the over here in the Miami Buffalo game. To summarize my feelings on baseball.
Yeah. Again, I'm pretty sure that even if Miami doesn't score, the over is very possible.
Well, no. I don't think they can... Man, dude, tell you what. Buffalo dropping a 50 burger on the Fish would be sweet. I would watch that. But seems unlikely, but like I said, I'd watch it.
Do you know what the weird thing is? When that kind of thing happens, it's usually in that division.
It's such a weird division, yeah. Dude, New England, man, keep an eye on New England. In New England and Indy,
they're starting to figure out how to play football in New England.
Neither of those teams were as bad as their record coming into last week, and you're starting to see it with both teams too. We're going to be talking about both those teams in a second. Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Oh man, talk about a garbage fire of a game. Again, another divisional game.
I'm taking the under. Yeah, I'm taking the under. These are all. I'm picking 5 division games here. I'm taking the under, 42.5. It's a low line, but yeah, as you say, that's gonna be a shit game. So yeah, I like the under here.
Well, especially if Nick Chubb doesn't play, it's just not gonna make sense.
Yeah, I know it's iffy on Chubbster, and I know it's iffy on Baker Mayfield too. I don't see any good reason for either of these teams to try to run it up either. It's a great yeah, both these teams want to play this game in the 20s to begin with.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like. I mean, Case Keenum showed me that he can play football.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, I think Baker Mayfield will be getting the start this week. But I almost like that better for the under hitting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If not necessarily for Cleveland winning, but I do like it better for them playing point suppression in this game. So
I'm not really sure where you are, but
yeah, I was just thinking that. Come meet me over there. Start working your way that way. I'll meet you over there. Yeah.
I've just been looking for a weapon, but yeah, I like Cleveland.
Uh-oh. You have a bounty on your head, buddy. I will protect you. The game told me to protect you, and so I shall. Alright, so anyway. That's a fucking crow. What the hell was that? Gold crow. Anyway, hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello?
I lost connection.
Okay, well, just turn it back on.
Completely.
I think you did complete. I think I did completely too, to be fair. Okay, well, you're dead. Okay. Hello? I don't think it can hear me either. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear this, we're having slight technical difficulties. We're going to get Matt back in. I'm going to keep talking, assuming that I'm not muted and dead. So I'm going to get me inside the circle, and we're going to keep talking. We're going to get Matt back in here ASAP. Let's see. What game were we just talking about? Pittsburgh and Cleveland. What's here to talk about? Baker Mayfield, the continuing saga of Baker Mayfield. I didn't check to see if OBJ was playing this week. Alright, I'm going to just park myself and stuff. We're going to find out this information about... Okay, Google. Is Odell Beckham Jr. playing this week?
On the website dknation.draftkings.com, they say, game status, OBJ is active for week 7.
Okay, well that was last week. I need to know this week, Google. Okay, Google. Is Odell Beckham Jr. active for week 8?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Okay, you're not being especially helpful at all, so I appreciate that, lady. Here we go. Alright, let's see if I can win this game by myself. Matt, as soon as you get back in the game, just... Here we go. Okay. I gotta tell Matt what we're doing. As soon as you get back in, just restart and get back in. Well, no, just get back into the party and stuff. I should be able to get you in there. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're still live and good to go, so we're going to get Matt back in as soon as possible. I'm going to keep going, and as soon as he gets back in, we'll talk to him a little bit about college. I'm going to keep going with the picks because we want to get everybody out to game time on time. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Cleveland under 42.5, no problem. Next game is Tennessee at Indianapolis. Tennessee money line minus 105. Basically a pick 'em here. Talked about Tennessee as the slight underdog here at Indy. I like them to win outright. Gonna go ahead and take the money line here. Seems like a convenient time to get pretty good odds on a team that is flatly better. I mean, I don't think there's question whether or not Indianapolis is worse than Tennessee. Maybe that's just me. I don't have no time to die. Oh, I don't have... Eat that chicken. I gotta find a car and run away. Alright. Yeah, Tennessee money line here seems like a good bet. I know I've been sort of pounding... Like, Indy's been sort of my darling money line pick. This is the week I finally get off them and just go to Tennessee. So, Tennessee money line minus 105. Getting shot at. That's okay. We'll get Matt back in here if I die. Seems convenient. Next pick is Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Already talked about I like New Orleans in a cover in this. Oh, fuck. Okay. Like New Orleans in a cover in this game. I also like this game to go over the 50 points we're getting here. This one could... There's a lot of different ways this game could go. Devolving into a shootout certainly seems like one of them. At which point, yeah, easy over. You do have two teams with theoretically a ton of offensive firepower. Let's see. See if we can get Matt back in. Matt, can you hear me? No. We're gonna do the only noble thing here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to commit suicide so we can get Matt back in the podcast. Let me filibuster a little bit about Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Tampa Bay, if you look at their injury report, they're missing a ton of dudes. They also had a ton of dudes that barely practiced this week. I really think this, despite it being an important matchup, division-wise, I fully expect them to take advantage of the fact that really this isn't, in the grand scheme of what they're trying to do all season.
Can you hear me?
This is not. Now I can hear it. Yep, I got you. Yep, I got you back in.
Nice.
All right.
All right. We're back.
Better than ever. You missed
Just
me
in
talking.
case you were watching YouTube, the YouTube is part 2, so
Yes,
we're re-up.
YouTube too.
By the way, if you
Electric
haven't noticed
Boogaloo.
it, we are actually live broadcasting to YouTube, and we have updates on Twitter, Instagram, and a variety of other places.
Yes, you'll be able to find us on all the places here before long. Live on Twitch and YouTube every week. There we go.
Yeah, no Tumblr.
Oh, yeah, I'll worry about Tumblr later. But Spotify and Apple Podcasts, iTunes, look us up. Anyway, every week. Rate, subscribe, review, unscribe, all that shit that Stu got says. You missed me talking about Tennessee and Indy, which we had talked about a little bit. I took the Tennessee money line. Neither team is getting... Essentially, it's a pick'em game. Neither team's favored. I like Tennessee, so I'm going to go ahead and take their money line here. I also was just talking about Tampa Bay at New Orleans more. I took over 50 points.
I think that both of those games are good to pick up straight up games. Over 50, I like it because Jameis could, he could throw touchdowns to either team, let's be honest.
And that's fine.
And Alvin Kamara is still really good.
God, he's great. He's really good. Okay, and I was talking about a little bit the Tampa Bay injuries, too, so.
Man,
they have a lot of
Antonio Brown and Gronk, but Gronk's basically...
They've got some
really
other ones.
injured.
They've got Richard. They've got a couple guys on the line that are busted up. Richard Sherman's still not playing. It's stuff like that. They were already a little thin at corner. I don't even know if he's the answer. But yeah, I'm just saying Tampa Bay's got a lot of injuries. It should be an interesting week for them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that their defensive backfield's still the worst in football. So.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. All right, we got 6 conference games. We're going to fly through. Matt's going to throw some college picks at us at the end. So, 6 conference games. We're going to start with the one tonight. Green Bay at Arizona.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge game.
Yeah.
Arizona's undefeated still, right?
They are. Green Bay's only got the one loss. I mean, this is these conference games, like I said, huge week, big implications both in division games, and then this one, I mean, this is easily a game for the 1 seed. I mean, this could be the game for the 1 seed. I mean, I took Green Bay. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
you think over/under? You think straight up or what?
What I am taking, I already took the Green Bay money line, which I like. Here, I am going to take the under 50.5. So Green Bay has been doing a weird thing all season where they blow teams out and only score 24 points.
Yeah.
Which is weird, right?
It is weird, but they really utilize Aaron Jones a lot, which makes those games go a lot faster.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying, is they're blowing teams out but also not running up the score. So I like this game going under 50.5.
I like it.
Yeah. Next game, Philly at Detroit. Man, I'm doing it again, Matt.
Philly. No, you're going to pick Detroit. I mean, they got to win
Who
eventually, right?
Who does this? I'm actually betting on them to not win, but I am betting on them to cover. They're getting 3.5 points. Yeah, they're getting 3.5 points at home, which is the perfect line for them to somehow blow it. So,
I mean, you want to talk about the worst looking fantasy player that scores consistent points every week. It's Jalen Hurts. Like, the guy doesn't look like he knows how to play football for half the game, and the other half the game, he somehow makes it to 20-plus points.
I just love Detroit with a line where they can lose by a field goal and still cover.
I mean, they like losing by field goals, especially the longest ones in history.
This is what I'm saying. So, yeah, I think I like this here. Okay. Next game is, because we're getting close to game time. Cincinnati.
Extraordinarily.
Cincinnati at the Jets. Cincinnati's given up 10.5 points. I still like them to cover. Like I said, I don't even think Zach Wilson's playing. Cincinnati is looking excellent. So, yeah, I like Cincinnati minus 10.5 here. I know it's a lot of points, but it ain't that many points.
And we were talking about this last week. They might be one of the most balanced teams in football right now.
So, I mean, they're good at all the positions that matter, so to speak.
They can do it with any position, yeah. You're right.
Exactly.
See what I went? Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
It's getting spooky already.
It is spooky indeed. New England at the Chargers.
Oh, man. Love this game. I feel like I like the over in this game, but I don't know. What do you think?
I did take that as my pick as well. I got over 49 here. I didn't like, there's so many tricky little bits here. So the Chargers are giving up 6.5 at home to New England, who has a bad record.
New England has a bad record, but again, it's a Bill Belichick coach team.
Are they bad though? Yeah, I don't
think they're bad. Their running back is really impressive.
I think
both of their tight ends are healthy now, and Mac Jones is playing really well.
Yeah, Harris, that's the guy, right?
Harris is a beast. Yeah, Harris.
That's a massive DFS play this week. Just book it. Spoiler alert. Like, big, because weakness of the Chargers defense is their running game. They can be run on, and that's one of the reasons why I actually sort of you can see why the line isn't bigger on this game. Theoretically, the Chargers should be way better New England, but
yeah. And if you need a source of reference, see the time where the Chargers played the Browns. Now
there you go.
Chargers beat the Browns. The Browns ended up carrying Austin Eckler into the end zone, but
that shit was awesome.
Game, I think we're going to see another one of those games because both these teams can play defense, but they also have some pretty vulnerable weaknesses.
Well, and I think this is one of the things they were talking about on Mina's show is that the New England is likely to keep Austin Eckler in the pocket and just let him be the poison that beats them. They're going to keep, what was it? No, the opposite. They're going to keep Austin Eckler contained and keep the wideout somewhat in front of them. That is a plan. So
basically, Mike Williams, Mike Williams is healthy again. It's going to make a difference.
Yeah, big games from the wideouts, not a huge game from Eckler. That's why I sent you that text earlier today about not liking Eckler in DFS this week.
Yeah, that's okay. I like him because he's a safety net, but just because he's a really good, multi-tool running back. I don't think he's going to be able to run up the middle as much as a lot of the time.
Well,
it's New England.
But that was the idea, was that they're going to keep what they were saying on that show, and I'm no expert, but I'm going to lean on their experiences, that the idea is that what's going to happen is they're going to keep him in, like I said, in the pocket and in to run, pass protect. It's something like that. I don't know. Anyway.
No, he's good. He's good at pass protecting. Mike Williams is going to be healthy again this weekend. If New England can keep those passing yards down, it's going to be a lot closer game. But I do kind of see this one getting out of control.
Oh, they could get the brakes blown off them easily. That is definitely a narrative here. Would be New England.
Well, when I say out of control, I mean both teams could just start scoring at will.
I mean, you've got two guys just out of college, so yes, this could turn into a college game.
Yeah, I think it actually might. That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah,
it's going to break out into it. It's going to break out into a college game.
So I like my pick. My pick is the over here. That's all. My only pick here is the over. So
It's a good pick.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, another good conference game. I think we talked about this one a couple times. San Francisco at Chicago. I'm just going to keep doubling down on my whole pick here, and I'm just taking Chicago plus 3.5 to cover. I've already got the money line on them, so they can definitely do both. Get you somebody.
Yeah, I think if Chicago can win a game, it's going to be this one. I mean, we said that about Oakland the other week.
Chicago's got wins. Like, Chicago's got an okay record. I don't think they're especially good, but their record's fine.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah.
It's a Matt Nagy garbage fire.
Dude, he is the worst. Oh my God, he's terrible. I mean, but yeah.
There's no reason to sugarcoat it.
It seems like he's stopped calling the offense, which just helps. So yeah, that was one adjustment that needed to be. The rest of it can fall into place if he stops calling the offense, maybe. So there you go.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I like Chicago straight up, and also to cover the 3.5 points here. All right, last conference game. The Matt's going to talk to us about a little college. Dallas at Minnesota. We haven't really talked about this game. We talked about it briefly at the top, but
yeah, I mean, Dallas and Minnesota.
Great game.
It's definitely a trap game.
For whom?
Do you have shields?
For whom?
I'm
shielded.
Shields?
Yeah, I'm shielded. Yeah. No, I'm in trap game for. I meant trap game for whom?
I think it's trap game for Dallas. Absolutely.
They're only a slight favorite here.
I know, but I mean, Minnesota's not proven to be good.
I would feel like, I mean, I don't want to get too nitty gritty. I feel like a trap game is when you're supposed to win handily and then get beat.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Yeah, I feel like they've got. I mean, this line is interesting considering the last time we've seen Dallas, they've been great. I think this might just be a testament to the fact that Minnesota can score points and Dallas can give up points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I like Dallas in the relatively easy cover here. They only it's 1.5 points. They're a slight favorite, like I said, on the road. I guess that's part of what we're doing here. It's on the road. But apparently you know, so far this season, in sort of a reversal of what one would expect, the home road splits are not especially big. Like you would expect, you would expect with the crowds coming back and stuff this season that you'd get a lot more juice out of the home teams, and it just hadn't been there. It's very interesting.
Do you think maybe last year teams got used to like not having to worry about it?
That is a fascinating theory. I don't know. I like that though. I hadn't thought about it that way, but that could. I mean, it could be. I wonder if football's easier or harder with fans there. I don't know.
I think it's definitely harder if you're trying to be Peyton Manning.
We know that basketball is easier without fans there.
Yes.
Because the numbers in the bubble were insane. But I don't know about football.
I mean, not to say that Los Angeles should not have won that championship, but there's no way they would have been playing Miami for the championship in any other universe.
No, that seems unlikely. I don't know. That whole, I mean, yeah, there's a lot that one could say about the bubble. It was great. It was very interesting basketball, though. But, yeah.
Well, I mean, all the players had to decide whether or not they wanted to go get chicken wings at the shoe model house.
Oh, my God, yes, that's true.
You would think they would have delivery, but, you know, when you go in to pick up the wings, sometimes you want to have it. I don't think so.
No, they couldn't quite catch up with that.
I mean, Lou Williams definitely rented out Magic City during the playoffs last year.
Oh, sweet Lou. Yeah.
He had some big games there.
So yeah, Dallas at Minnesota. I'm gonna take the Dallas cover and the 1.5 points.
Oops.
Thank you for shooting towards me. All right, Matt, you want to talk about college, and then we're gonna try to get a win, and then we're gonna watch some football.
Yeah, I mean, let's definitely talk about college. I'm gonna stay into the top 25 here. We're gonna start with the game that nobody else would pay attention to except for people that went to these schools, and that's gonna be Coastal Carolina versus Troy. Troy's in Alabama. Coastal Carolina, if you didn't know, is at Myrtle Beach. They play on a teal field.
I did not know where Troy was.
Yeah, Troy is in Alabama. I have a cousin and his wife, and they went to both of these schools.
Nice.
Last year, Coastal Carolina was undefeated, and although their fans were kind of upset that they didn't get invited to the playoff, as any of those teams would be. But the over-under in this game is 50. I don't think they get close to it. I think this is a fun game, and if you're going to pick on a bad game, you might as well pick the over-under, which is about as non-committal as you can get in a football game, and you're not going to get more non-committal than betting on college sports. So here we are. Second game, we're going to go with SEC, which is actual football. We've got Ole Miss versus Auburn. This game is in Alabama. Auburn is favored, even though they're ranked lower than Ole Miss. I'm not really sure how that works, but I'm sure that it has something to do with the advantage we were just talking about. I still like Ole Miss in this game. The coverage is 2.5 points, so that's just a field goal. It's pretty much pick 'em, and I'm going to take the road game.
I love Lane Kiffin. He's funny.
You got to love some Lane Kiffin. You know who doesn't, though? Tennessee. They like throwing stuff at him the other week, and they lost.
That's
fair. So it was entertaining.
There's a little bit of bad blood there.
There's a lot of bad blood.
I mean, it's not.
He's just such a likable guy.
I mean, he's chill.
He's very chill. All right, so third game, we've got more big games within the divisions and conferences.
That's the theme this week.
We've got Michigan State. Who doesn't love an inter-Michigan battle? I mean, Michigan is favored by 4. I don't even know who to pick here, but I really don't like Harbaugh, so I'm going to go with Michigan State to not allow the coverage.
It is funnier for Michigan State to win,
Yeah, it's going to be funnier for Michigan State to win, and let's be honest, John Harbaugh is probably in his last season. This team's not getting any better, they're not getting any worse, and they're not getting any more fun to watch playing football. So we're going to go with Michigan State to in the +4 points here. Moving on to the best game of the week, we've got Florida and the University of Georgia here from Athens. They're going to be playing in the Swamp.
Nice.
This is a huge game. And Georgia's favored by 14 points. I know Alabama's not playing this week, but they just went up to the 3rd seed. Florida almost beat Alabama, so by facto, this is going to be my second time picking Georgia to not cover, and I think that that's very possible. I think this is going to be a close game, and I think that Florida still loses. The people here in Georgia are going to be happy, but if you bet on them, you're going to be sad. Moving on to the last game, we're going to go back to our home state of North Carolina. This is the battle of the smart people. We got Wake Forest and Duke playing, and Wake Forest is actually ranked here, so this is why it matters.
They're kind of good,
Duke can't score touchdowns. They're giving up 16 points to Wake Forest, and Wake Forest is going to cover.
Really?
That's just what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's done.
Sad. I mean,
dude, the Cutcliffe run was excellent.
Team.
Yeah, the Cutcliffe run was great, but it's over.
Yeah, the Daniel Jones era is over.
That was basically the end of the Cutcliffe run. Yeah, well identified. Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know, Daniel Jones did play for Duke, and so now you know. It's G.I. Joe. So
yeah.
Knowing is half the battle.
It really is. I think
and sometimes getting through the podcast without losing your internet connection is also half the battle.
Well, these things can happen, yeah.
But in the meantime, we've got an actual battle against real people that are playing on their couches and in their gaming chairs, and they could be 5 years old or 60. Anybody can play Fortnite.
Yes,
and that's what we're proving right now.
They're probably 60. 60 seems the most likely age.
Yeah, we're not going to disclose our age currently, but
it's none of your goddamn business. Yeah.
It's none of your business. Yeah, it's none of your beeswax, as they would say, up in that New England area.
Yeah,
I do think that's probably going to be the best game of the week. That's my game of the week to watch outside of tonight.
Florida, Georgia?
No, the New England Chargers game. I mean, I would love to say that the Panthers Falcons game is going to be the best game of the week, and it probably is for us.
I think it'll be close. I don't know if that makes it a good game.
It's going to be really close.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The game that I'm most excited about watching is the New England Chargers game, mostly because there's so much at stake for me.
Right. I'm going to need to set a DFS lineup here soon, too.
Yeah, you should probably do that. We got
flash traps. I can do both. Yeah.
And I'm going to continue to tell people, if you play DFS, and you're new to it, do not play the games where there's so many lineups. Try to pick a game where you get one lineup.
And smaller windows. I feel like that's been something I've enjoyed too. Is either the single game or just like only afternoon games. I like that quite a lot better. Yeah, we're gonna die on time, right?
No.
No time to die. Yeah, there we died.
Oh, I died.
Hey, yeah, let's call it a show.
Hey!
All right, everybody enjoy the games tonight. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for coming along.
Yeah.